Hey, Mike, it's Rowan from Silver Tiger Media. How are you?
I'm doing great, bud. How you doing?
Excellent, thank you. It's great to speak with you. Thanks so much for your time.
No worries, dude. Thank you. I appreciate the support.
Pleasure indeed. Congratulations on the debut album. Mate, I have to say, I reviewed the album some weeks ago, and it's been really hard to stick to the embargo because it's such a great album and such an exciting collaboration.
Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Yes, it is exciting to. Listen, I'm real happy to be working with Adam. He's just such a great singer, great person. You know what I mean? We really was a fun record to make.
Fantastic. I realise Saint are currently on hiatus. So how did Saint Asonia come about?
I really kind of, called up Adam after he left 3 Days Grace. I was on tour with Jason Newsted, and our tour was ending actually in Toronto, and that's where Adam, lives or was living at that time. And I said, hey, we're going to be in town. You want to hang out and just kind of, we had done a lot of touring together over the years. And,
sure, yeah.
So I knew him, and, so we did. I just wanted to play him a few things, and, he liked it. We worked on a couple of songs, hung out, had a good time. He ended up having to make a demo for RCA because he had to deal with them.
Yeah.
And I had written a couple of songs for that. So we went in and did the demo together, and it was really on completing that when, RCA really liked it. Management really liked it. Everybody was pretty excited about it, and that's what led to the record deal and, and us making this record. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Tremendous. And how did the name choice come about?
Adam had a list of words that he liked, and Asonia was one of them. It's kind of ironic, though, because it means to be tone deaf. So we thought that was kind of funny. And somebody put Saint in front of it, and we just thought it was kind of cool. So that's really what we went with.
It is cool. It works so very well. You released Better Place back in May, and that really was the first confirmation of the band members. Were you happy with the response?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't pay a lot of attention to that, and I don't have like a social media thing. I kind of I don't know. But listen, we played that first show at Rock on the Range in Columbus, Ohio. That went really well. The crowd was great. I think we'll know a little bit better. We're leaving this Friday to go on our first tour. But even that, it's early. I think people are just, they don't really know what Saint Asonia is, and it's really our job to get out there and play these shows and, make everybody aware of what this band is.
Absolutely. I think it's fair to say that the writing excellence between you and Adam, along with the fantastic album, are previously, to a degree, untapped talent. Were you both shuffling off previous genres or exploring, or...
it was really something as simple as I had a lot of music, and, I played it for Adam, and he picked what he liked, and we kind of went with those ideas. Adam had some really great songs that he brought to the table. I was able to put some parts to those, and that's what ended up making up the record. There really wasn't any thoughts or discussions. It was really like I'd play a song that I wrote for Adam. He's like, yeah, I like that. It's 45 minutes later, he'd have lyrics and melody written to it, and they were great. So that's really kind of how it went. He'd say, hey, try this chord here. Let's make a couple of changes. We'd do that, and then it was, he'd go sing on it. It was, that's what I'm saying. It was pretty easy. We really seemed to be on the same page, and it was a good experience.
Wow, that really is just raw talent between the both of you. It's fantastic. Is there a central theme to this album?
No, I don't think so. Other than we really just wanted to write the best songs that we could and try and make something that was good from beginning to end. You know what I mean? That's really, listen, in this day when people don't buy records, but I've been saying I hope some people give it a chance and try to listen to the whole thing because I'm really happy with the way that it came out.
I don't know about try to listen to it. I couldn't turn it off.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
With all due respect to your previous work, this collaboration really seems to have opened the floodgates for you to a degree, but it sounds like it was just something that came together with a bit of friendship.
That's really what it is. That's really kind of what brought it together. I mean, that first day we got together and we basically hung out and just got reacquainted for hours and just talked and, you know what I mean, kind of filled each other in on what was going on and just played on some music, and it was real casual. He liked it, and, you know, we just kind of took it from there, really.
Wow. And how long were you working on the album all up, do you think?
You know, let's see. I mean, it was last summer that we did the demo. I mean, honestly, I think Adam and I think we only got together, I think, like 3 times. Like, I went up, Stain did a tour. I went to his place in Toronto for a couple of days. He moved to Minneapolis. I went there for a couple of days, and we spent a few days in December. I mean, you know, like I said, we both had a lot of music, so I mean, it wasn't like we didn't have songs to choose from. There was more than enough of that. It was just really deciding which ones we wanted to do and getting the arrangements correct. So, I mean, the time frame, I don't know. I mean, you know, like I said, some of these songs I had kicking around for a little while. Some of them I wrote for this record. So it's really hard to say. But, I mean, I would say probably last fall we decided that we were going to do a record. Yeah. It's really when that happened. And by January we were in the studio, and, you know, I think we were done in 5 or 6 weeks in the studio. I think it was 5 weeks.
Incredible. They come up with such a powerful work. Corey from Stuck Mojo, who provides brilliant backing vocals and bass, along with Rich Beto from Finger 11. It all seems to be a match made in heaven. Was it a journey of development once the band got together?
You know, actually, Corey came in after the record was done.
Right.
Yeah. But listen, you know, he was really my first pick for bass players. Adam's uncle played bass on the record, somebody that he had been playing with, and Johnny K actually played some bass on it too.
I see.
But Rich is somebody that Adam had been playing with since he left 3 Days Grace, so that's, you know, that was really who, you know, made the most sense, and you know, he came and did a great job in the studio and moving forward, you know. So, but Corey came in afterwards, and it was really one of those things. Though, I mean, I remember the first time we played with Corey, I mean, I think we were like halfway through the second song, and Adam turned to me and was like, "Yeah, this is it." I mean, you know, he's just a great guy and a fantastic musician.
Oh, brilliant! And now the album's been released, so we can let our reviews out there and sing its praises. Are you pleased with the reception so far?
Yeah, listen, everything seems to be good, you know. I honestly, I mean, I try to stay away from reviews or whatever. I mean, music, I learned that a long time ago with Stain, you know what I mean? There's, you know, 1 week everybody can love what you're doing, the next minute everybody can hate what you're doing. So all you really have is yourself and your opinion and what that is. And, you know, we have to be happy with what it is. And I have to say that personally I'm really proud of the record, and I'm happy, and it's a lot of fun to play it. I mean, we've been rehearsing it like the last week here for this tour, and it should be great.
Oh, that's great, and really that's all that matters, isn't it? Although some income would be nice as well.
Well, listen, I mean, I've always said that I've been very fortunate that, you know, we write songs that we like, and I've been fortunate that other people have liked them also along the way, and that's really what it's about. Is, you know, you have to please yourself. You have to play these songs every night, put your name on it, and you know, you just hope that other people like them too.
Indeed, and look, I hope the reception at Rock the Range was great for you.
Yeah, it was. It was a really great show. I mean, you know, you don't know what to expect. I mean, we were first on the main stage on a Saturday, and you're just like, oh boy, it could be a tough spot. And I mean, it wasn't. There was a lot of people there. The reception was great. By the end of the set, you know, I mean, listen, we also kind of have the treat of being able to play a 3 Days Grace song or a Stain song to kind of get some familiarity in there too, you know. So,
of course.
So, yeah, I mean, kind of embracing where we came from and, what got us to this point.
Most certainly. As you say, you kick off on August 14th promoting this album on tour. Do you still enjoy life on the road, Mike?
Listen, it's tough once you have a family, and I have 8-year-old twins, and
oh wow,
leaving them and the wife is tough. You know what I mean? So it's really become a lot more difficult. Listen, you're never going to get this time back. You know what I mean? So that's where it's difficult. So. But listen, when I'm here, I make the best of it, and do whatever I can with the family. And I've been fortunate. Actually, I've been home for a while now, as state hasn't worked, and I have for the record and some shows here and there. But so this is really kind of the first gearing up and going back out on tour with a new album in a few years. So we'll see.
Well, we're hoping you'll come out and see us in Australia. So if I may suggest, pack up the twins, pack up the whole family, and all come out for a holiday and play for us here.
Listen, the thing is, it's just, and I see guys that do that, and God bless them. It's just tiring on me. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to bring your family to work with you, and especially when you're traveling in a different city every day. And you know what I mean? It's hard. I mean, I know everybody's like, oh, you're so lucky. And listen, I am lucky. I'm super lucky to do what I do for sure. But that being said, I mean, there are that's the worst part about it, is having to leave them. And
No, I can understand that completely. And look, it's been an absolute pleasure to speak with you, Mike, and we look forward to any Australian tour announcements in the future. Maybe a sound wave?
Yeah, I mean, look, that seems to make the most sense, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get AJ on the horn here and see if we can get on that bill. I think that would be great.
That'd be great. We'll start hitting up AJ from our end.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Let's do that. And it'd be good to get out there, this spring for sure. Or summer for you guys. That's right. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, we have to put on the warm weather for you and the family.
Yeah, you guys definitely do that.
Well, congratulations again on the album, and thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Pleasure indeed. Travel safe, my friend.